trying to make me cry in front of everybody, man?
Yeah, that's the point.
One word of advice. Buy TV, don't spend it on Hooker.
Super Russ. I'm the last character on my Justice League team with these four babes. Yo, what's up, guys? We are here with episode 55, talking about the PlayStation 5 for like maybe 10 minutes before we randomly change subjects to something else.
So, welcome back to the team, mate. You told me you got that Xbox ages ago. I was like, what are you doing, mate? I would have held out.
Yeah, I got it because I didn't think I was going to get a PS5. And it was still, I'm pretty sure I've had the Xbox about a year before I finally got the PS5.
Yeah, but how many games have you played on it? I suppose you played Event Horizon, didn't you? Oh, wait, wait, what's it called? Horizon.
Horizon, yeah.
Event Horizon, that's that movie. I was going to say, how many new release games have you actually played on it that you can't play on the previous? That's right,
I think right now you can still get them all on the PS4 versions too.
Yeah,
but
so
there was a bunch of games I was like waiting on. Like I never did pick up the Miles Morales Spider-Man, and I might wait on that depending on how long it takes Spider-Man 2 to come out. But so far, God of War Ragnarok came with it, a digital code, so I've been playing that, and that is freaking awesome.
Yeah, but I'm just saying on the Xbox, you didn't really need the Xbox to play any of the games that you played, right?
No, but the thing with Xbox is I know PS5 is doing backwards compatibility now, but it's very limited. With Xbox backwards compatibility, you have a ton of games to choose from on Game Pass. And I've been playing so many games on it that I didn't never get to play before because they were like Xbox games.
Yeah, but that's also because the Xbox can the Xbox play older discs?
Yeah, if you have the disc version,
you
the
don't have the
Xbox
disc
is
drive.
fully compatible. No,
yeah, because
I just got the digital one because the digital Xbox was $200 cheaper than the disc version.
But you need to flip the Xbox now and to pay off your PS5.
Nah, the Xbox is my side chick.
I mean, how many exclusives are there?
Not as many as PlayStation has. PlayStation has more exclusives, I think. But with Bethesda being owned by Xbox now, I'm pretty sure when Elder Scrolls 6 finally comes out, it's going to be Xbox only. And I can't even tell you how many hours I put into Skyrim over the PS3, over Xbox, over PS4. I've got thousands of hours into that freaking game, man. So I'm ready for Elder Scrolls 6 if it's going to be an Xbox only game.
I'm not hating, man. Oh, no, I am. Do you want to shout out the chat, mate?
Yeah, we had Zars in here first. What's going on, bro? Ben Compton stopping in. Iron Archer Studios, what's up, man?
Zars 84
Archer's
hit 100
been
subs.
Huh?
I was just saying, Zars hit 100 subs finally.
Oh yeah, awesome, dude! Congrats, Zars. It's about time, man. It's long overdue, dude.
Yeah.
On that room tour that he did recently was incredible.
Yeah, it popped off too, mate. It's getting lots of views.
Yeah. That's awesome. I know. I would like buy tickets to come visit Czar's house and see that room in person.
Well, mate, I was supposed to do a room tour video before he had a channel. I asked him if I could do a room tour, and he goes, "Yeah, just don't tell people that it's me because I don't want people to know it's my collection."
Now, Iron Archer's been putting out some awesome videos. He's been doing some reaction videos for The Last of Us, and I'm pretty sure that he just got he got it copyrighted or something. They tried to claim it, but now it's back live again.
Yeah, I just caught up on Last of Us last night. because our subscription ended for the streaming
Oh yeah.
service that has it. So yeah, we downloaded a couple of episodes last night and caught
Uh,
up.
I'm hoping they put it on like a Blu-ray or DVD or something after the show ends, because
Yeah, it's
I'm
weird actually.
not getting any streaming services.
I didn't realize that a lot of the exclusive shows don't come out. Last of Us probably will. But like a lot of Netflix, like Stranger Things and stuff like that has never come out, I don't think.
That's weird, man. It seems like they would capitalize on that.
I don't know. Maybe they're waiting for it to just finish and then they'll just release a complete box set.
Maybe they could be.
So, oh, there was a good segue then, but now I've already forgotten. I've already blanked. So you're just playing God of War at the moment?
Yeah. Well, they had a free digital upgrade for Horizon, so I've been playing a little bit of that because I bought the PS4 version of that for Christmas, and they had the free upgrade.
Yeah, does that mean you got to start again?
No, the data
Oh, really?
carries over. Yeah, I
Oh,
transferred the
really? That's
save
cool.
data. Yeah,
That's very cool.
so I've been playing New Game Plus on the PS5, and it's incredible, man. You can tell like that boost in graphics and how much faster the game loads in.
Yeah, well, the console's definitely faster for loading.
Yeah, and God of War, man, I was playing it, and I was just like, for a few hours, just walking around looking at the scenery and junk, not even playing the game. The detail is mind blowing.
Yes. Unfortunately,
I've
Mark's
got a ton of screenshots that I'm probably gonna bulk upload soon.
Yeah, I've got a Panasonic plasma television, so it's not quite 4K, so all that stuff doesn't really matter. It still
Yeah.
looks great. It still
Yeah.
looks great. That's what I was
I've
gonna ask.
noticed. I've noticed 4K TVs are coming down a lot now. I guess
Well,
because they're like moving forward with 8K and all this, so now
well,
4K TVs are coming down.
well, there's no 8K content though. There's like
I
nothing you
know.
can actually watch in 8K, so it's pointless and really. I mean, look, the only reason
I
you
guess
buy
they're
one is
just trying to future proof it or something. I don't know.
exactly. If you've got too much money, you want to flex.
Yeah.
I've got an 8K TV.
Yeah.
And you don't want to buy one for another 10 years. Well, I guess so, but I mean,
Yeah, I'm
look,
not.
4K took
Yeah.
long enough to come around. So,
Yeah,
I
my
was going to
TV
ask,
looks incredible with the games, man.
what does?
My TV.
Oh, yeah, because you got a 4K TV because
Yeah.
it's standard now. I was going to ask, did you see the trailers?
For the movies?
The
I
Flash?
saw the I've seen the Flash trailer. That's the only one I've seen so far.
So I think they did the Flash, they did Guardians, and there was I
And,
could have sworn there was a third trailer, and I
they
can't
did
remember what the
Shazam, I think, didn't they?
it might have been Shazam. Yeah, you could be right.
So far I've just watched the Flash one.
What'd you think?
I'm excited for Michael Keaton. Like when he came on the screen and said, "I'm Batman," I just got like nerd chills up and down my back, man. I'm so hyped for Keaton's return.
I think the trailer looked good, man. I think the trailer,
Yeah.
not just because of Keaton, but I think the trailer overall just looked good.
Yeah.
Whether
I'm
it will
just-
be
I
good is
don't know.
another story.
I guess because Keaton was like the first Batman movie I watched. I'm like super attached to that with nostalgia. But I loved everything about that movie. Jack Nicholson's Joker, the Batmobile.
Imagine
And
they
the
had like
sequel
Adam
was,
West,
like,
like they
so good.
CG'd Adam West, and he's like, "Hello there, I'm Batman."
Doing like the dance.
Yeah,
That would be
there's
hilarious.
there's this YouTube channel. I can't remember what they're called, but they're like a special effects team. So they've done like things like the first time I watched their video, they did in Mandalorian season. Is it Mandalorian season 1 or 2, where Luke Skywalker shows up?
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Sorry. They basically remade that scene. Hey, what's up, werewolf? They remade that
What's up,
scene,
Wolf?
but they used one of their own team members and they did a deep fake to try to
Yeah.
make him look better than what Mandalorian did. So they do things like that. They're a special effects team. And they did a video where they remade the Batman trailer. So the Batman as in the Pattinson one. They remade the trailer and they put Adam West in there.
Dude, I bet
And
that
it
was cool looking.
So I'm talking about to the point where, so you know the bit where in the trailer you see Batman walking in, they're shooting him, and like
Yeah.
the fire, I guess the flat, what do you call it, like the fire from the guns are like lighting up, and he's like punching and all that. In that bit, like they're shooting him and it's lining up, and like Adam West is like doing the bat dance thing, like jumping around doing the star jumps and stuff. And
I'm
you
gonna
know the
have
bit,
to. I'm gonna have to look that up.
yeah, oh dude, it's so worth watching. The bit where the Batmobile flies out of the flames, and he's chasing Penguin. They literally put the '66 Batmobile in it and like make you jump. It looks so good.
I'm definitely gonna look that up. What's up, God?
Yeah,
Tank?
I knew
What's
I
going
knew
on?
Iron Archer would know. Corridor Crew is what they're called. Is
Okay,
the name of the channel. But yeah, they make some crazy stuff.
I'll definitely check that out.
What's going on, Kenneth? Yeah, Hogwarts.
I've
I got to get Hogwarts.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people play it, and it looks awesome.
I saw that short that Perry released where he jumped on the broom. I was like, oh, that looks fun.
Yeah.
But
I
think we sold out at work.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we got about, I don't know, 90 copies of it in, and it's
Yeah.
gone.
I'm hoping
It took
that
like
comes
a
to
week to
Game
sell out.
Pass. So I'm hoping it comes to Game Pass, so I don't have to pay for it.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to pay full price for it just yet.
One thing I noticed, man, that these new generation games are like so much money.
They've always been, I think. Like when PS4 games were new, they would have been about the same price.
Yeah. Like the PlayStation Store right now has that Miles Morales Spider-Man on sale for $20, but Walmart still wants like 50 for the disc version.
Do you ever buy trading games?
I used to a lot, and then I just kind of stopped trading them in, and I've only got like a handful of physical games left, maybe 5 or 6.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm considering starting to collect. I
'Cause
don't know if you saw my weekly comic haul, but I picked up a VHS tape, and then last night I'm looking up video games that I want just physical copies of, like just as a collector's thing.
Yeah, I regret so bad, like trading in. Like when I went from PS2 to PS3, I had so many awesome PS2 games that I just traded in so I could get enough for the PS3. And now a lot of those games are like considered collectible or rare, so they're like insane prices.
Yeah, I'm
Like
trying to get a.
if you only like knew then what you know now.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a copy of The Warriors on PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
I downloaded the remastered version for my PS4, but I only played it for a little bit. I found a copy last night, and the guy who was selling it was also selling like an original Sonic the Hedgehog on Sega. I was like, ooh, wouldn't mind that as well.
Those games are so good. I would like to get like the original like Resident Evil trilogy again, 1, 2, and 3, like from the PS1.
They released all 3 on the PS1, did they?
Yeah, yeah. The first 3
Wow.
were and then Code Veronica was the first one on PS2. What's
Yeah,
up, aggressively relaxing?
Gotham Knights isn't I'm gonna do one more play of. I want to do a stream where I played Gotham Knights one last time, because I only gave it maybe 5 or 6 sittings, and they're all only for like an hour at a time. And I just found the story doesn't progress very quickly. Like, I don't know what you have to do to make the story progress, but on the last night that I played it, I finally made the story progress. I didn't even know what I did. I just, like, every night you're just patrolling the streets, beating up people for no reason.
Yeah, I've played Last of Us 2 on the PS4, and it's still in my library, so I can download it on PS5 if I want. It probably has a free upgrade, I'm sure.
Yeah, oh, dude, you got to try the streaming from the PS5. It's so much better.
Yeah, I need to.
Actually, you know what?
Do that
It's
soon.
better in a sense for the camera.
Yeah.
But what isn't as good, actually, now that I think of it, is the chat. So
Really?
it's good because you get like a full screen like this, and you can choose where you want it to be, like in around the corner, around the edge of the screen and stuff like that. You can choose where it goes.
Yeah.
But when people type stuff in the chat, it flashes up in the corner for like a second, and then it disappears and that's it.
Oh,
While the other one, it's consistently there, so you can always
yeah.
look back to it. So with this one, if you miss it, you miss it, which is kind of crap.
That sucks for me because I don't read very fast. Yeah, I don't have
Yeah.
I don't have a camera for the PS5 yet either because I looked
Oh,
at
okay.
those and they were like $60, so I didn't. I was
I'm
hoping the
using my.
PS4 camera would work with it, but it
It does,
doesn't.
yes. I've got the PS4 camera, so I use that. It's not
Oh,
very
it
good,
does
but it
work with it?
works. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it worked with it. I didn't figure they
Oh,
would
wait, wait,
make
wait,
that
wait, wait,
backwards.
wait. I think it does work with it, but I think you have to buy an adapter.
Oh, okay.
But no, you don't have to buy it. I think Sarah, I think you just apply for one from PlayStation. They send you one for free.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I think that's
I
how we
have to
did
look
it.
into that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. But yeah, it's free. You just go to contact Sony and then they send one out to you. Too repetitive the game. Yeah, it's just like every night I was playing it, and like you roam the streets and you look at the map, right? So normally on a map,
Yeah.
you should have little side quests and then your main mission, right? You would go. Everything was just like crimes on the street. So you go to those crimes, you beat them up, you complete it, and you do that, and then there's no more crimes, and there's nowhere else on the map you can go. And it's like, okay, so you go back to home base, and then it just resets the next night. Oh, okay, we'll go out again. And I just kept doing that every night, and I was like, what is?
It probably like makes you grind a bunch of side missions or something to level up.
There was, I don't know if it's certain ones you've got to go to be able to progress, but like there was this one crime bit which seemed so big. I was like, oh, if I beat this, surely there's some story progression. But I died. So, but then randomly I finished one, and then all of a sudden there was story. So I don't know. It's a really weird game.
That's definitely a game I want to check out like in the future when it goes on sale for like $20 or something. I'll definitely
it's
pick it
balanced.
up.
I wanted it to be good. I really did. And the like getting around on the bat cycle thing. So when you want to go somewhere really quick, you press like the directional pad and it calls the bike. But it's so shit. Like
Really?
it's so fast. Like you can barely. I just don't understand how they could make the game as bad as they did. It's like a really poor man's version of Spider-Man 2.
I wonder how long they'll like support the game down the road with like patches if it needs it or DLC or anything like that. If there's any plans.
Yeah, I want to see Ant-Man. Definitely want to see Ant-Man. It looks good, but apparently they got some not so great reviews. But
Oh, really?
you can't believe all those reviews, can you?
Nah. Most of the time, the critics' reviews are completely opposite from what the audience thinks.
Yeah, God Tank's correct there. I should have. So I've been playing Fallen Order Jedi, and I've been stuck probably about 4 times now. I was like, what do I do now? And I had to YouTube it. But yeah, I didn't think of that for Gotham Knights for some reason.
Yeah, the Batmobile in Arkham Knights, man. I liked it at first, but it's like every other mission, he's just like in tank mode shooting those stupid like militia tanks down, and it was just and half the boss fights were in the Batmobile instead of like how great they were in the other games.
Yeah, so in GTA, you could I don't know how people got it, but people had a Batmobile in GTA, and it was the worst. Like it was so bad, the handling on it was barely drivable. Yeah, 67% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I think it'll be good because I like the whole like multiverse stuff.
Yeah, but have you seen Loki?
I've seen the first season.
Okay.
Did they do a second season or no?
No.
No, okay.
I think you need to have seen Loki because
Yes, I saw that.
Kang is
I watched that was one of the last shows I watched before I had to let go of the streaming services.
Yeah, I caught up on them all. So I watched Loki way later. Like I think what was it called? Wonder Vision was the first one I watched,
Yeah.
and then what did I watch after that? What was after Wonder Vision? I didn't watch
Was it
Loki till
Falcon
way
and
later,
Winter Soldier?
and then I watched that, and that
Yeah.
was boring to me.
Yeah.
It was just it was a struggle to get through. Like I was pretty much had it on my screen while I'm just like, on Instagram looking at comic
I
books.
feel like they stretched it out too much. They could have condensed it better and had more action, maybe.
Mods for PC. Instead of a broom, you ride a huge Shrek. What else can you ride?
Mods
you
are
ride a giant
crazy,
dildo?
man. That's one thing I wish we could see more on consoles, because on Xbox One and PS4 we had mods for Fallout 4 and Skyrim, proving that they could bring console mods to consoles. But those are the only two games they've ever done them for.
And
With
I
this
never
new
fully-
generation, with the Series X and the PS5, I wish they would support console mods for more games.
I've never fully understood the whole mod thing. Like, so I watch a lot of gaming YouTube channels or whatever that are playing games with mods, but I don't quite understand how that all.
Some of it is
works.
just like where people would make new skins for the characters, new outfits, but some of it is like super complex where they add whole new levels and
Yeah,
just chunks of story to the game. I have no idea how they figure that stuff out, but
like on
the
GTA
modders
and
have
stuff like that.
added just hundreds and hundreds of hours to Skyrim stories, keeping that game fresh since 2011.
Yo, it's
And
like,
it's amazing.
dude, GTA, I'm pretty sure still gets new content.
Yeah.
It's still free, and that game came out on the PS3.
That's crazy, man.
That's how crazy that shit is. Like,
Yeah.
man, like the last time I would consider myself an actual gamer was PS3 GTA. Like I used to play that with my mates like a lot. Like we were obsessed with it.
Yeah.
And then when the PS4 came out, I kind of stopped gaming. I don't know why I lost interest. And then eventually the only reason I started playing was because a friend of mine was like saying, you need to transfer your PS3 GTA account to PS4 by this date or you lose all your character stuff. And I was like, man, I spent hours doing that. So I made sure I did that, but I spent so long away from gaming. Like I don't know, my reaction times to playing games now is very bad. Like I'm not good at video games anymore.
Yeah.
While before that, all I used to do was play video games. So it's weird.
Yeah, for years I got super good at Call of Duty, and then I didn't play it for like 2 years. And when I tried to go back, I just got completely destroyed so many times.
Well, I'm thinking because Fallen Order, I mean, I'm taking my time getting through it, but like Sarah started playing it, and she hasn't caught up to me yet, but she's progressing so quickly, right? So like she'll be playing, and I'll be on the computer here doing my own, editing videos and stuff. I'll be looking over and I'll be like, why is she so good at this? I was like, why is she kicking ass? And then I figured it out. I asked her one day, I was like, hey, wait, are you just playing it on easy mode? She's like, yeah, she's just playing on story mode. Because I was like, how come she's blitzing through these bad guys like so much easier than me? I was like, man, what's wrong with me?
That's what I do, man. I'm like, I want
That's
to
not a bad
relax.
idea.
I just want
I
to
think-
relax and have fun when I'm playing and not be stressed. So I just put it on the easiest mode they got.
Yeah, so I'm considering seeing if I can check. So, especially since I streamed it the other day, man, if you watch that stream for 45 minutes, I was trying to beat one boss. I just kept dying over and over, and I was getting frustrated, man. And it's not good to show that side of you sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, I know it, man. I got rage. Like I was playing, I was doing the live stream on the PS4 for the Horizon game. And I ran into a spot with a game-breaking bug, and I just lost my stuff, man. I was like raging. I just deleted the playthrough and said, "Screw this game."
Yeah, it's embarrassing. People watch that stuff, man.
Luckily, I think just one person was watching, and it was Chop and Drop, and he was like, "Chill, Russ."
Yeah, I had Carolina Chris watching, and it was funny. There was a few people watching, but Chris was the only one who was sort of chatting.
Yeah.
And then at one point when I was just like losing it, like some random person just was like, it's all good, man. Just try this, try that. It's like, oh shit.
That's when you got to just take a step back and like relax the blood pressure.
Yeah.
I need to try Fallen Order again. I haven't played it in a while now. I got stuck on one area, and then I started playing the 2013 Tomb Raider again. So I
Oh,
need to
dude,
go back and play Fallen Order again.
Fallen Order is the best game I've played in a long time. And it's so old now. I mean, Fallen Order is pretty
Yeah.
ancient now.
I know the sequel's coming out soon, I think.
Yeah, it got delayed. It was supposed to be March, but now it got delayed till April, I think. Or wait, maybe it was supposed to be. I know it got delayed by like a month. So, yeah. But I feel like I got to finish this before finish the first one before I play the second one, obviously. But that's why I'm thinking about just changing it to story mode and just blitzing through it, so I can at least, yeah.
What's up, Zen? One game I'm excited for is WWE 2K23. It's coming out in March. And the AEW game is supposed to be coming out soon. And I've heard that it was going to be on Game Pass day one. So I'll be able to get to play the AEW game for free.
When I was into wrestling, I used to get every wrestling game.
Yeah.
The WCW games, backyard wrestling, all the random ones. They were never as good as the WWE games.
What's crazy though is like 2K23 for like the digital deluxe version with like all the characters, it's going to be $120 freaking. And I'm just like, nah, man. So I highly doubt I'm going to get it day one. I'll probably wait like I did with 2K22. I caught it on sale for like $40.
Is there an Ash versus Evil Dead game? That's crazy. Didn't hear that.
I haven't played it yet, but I've heard it was pretty cool.
When did it come out?
Not long.
Does anyone remember the Evil Dead game? I think it was called Fistful of Boom.
Yeah.
That was a sick game. I don't remember. I just remember like when you were like shooting up dead zombies and things. If they were behind you, he without looking, he just point the gun over his shoulder and shoot backwards, and it was so cool. Fistful of Boom. What's Slap 2024?
I don't know.
Is that Power Slap? Have you ever seen those Power Slap things? They're pretty funny.
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh, there you go. Ash is free on this month's PS Plus. I mean, I don't even have PS Plus anymore.
I don't either, man. I let it go last August and I never got it back. The
thing that sucks is that multiplayer games don't exist anymore because me and Sarah split the PlayStation. Like originally, my thought was I'll buy a PlayStation and then she'd buy a PlayStation. And then we could if games are online, we could play online in different rooms or whatever. But since we split the console, it kind of sucks. Because our whole thing was, we want to play Gotham Knights online, but no.
If you get the God Tank, if you get the cheapest version of PS Plus, do you still get the free games? Because actually, I just can't see paying $120 a year for the high tier. That's just too much.
Yeah, Power Slap is the new Dana White thing. But the thing is, the slap thing's been around for years now.
Really?
Yeah. You haven't seen that? When they just take turns of slapping each other?
Oh, yeah, I think I saw a clip on TikTok once.
And sometimes they get knocked out real good. Well, Dana White actually put together a league, which is obviously getting a lot more money and promotion behind it. And they had the first event, and everyone was just like, man, what is this, man? You guys are literally hitting each other without being able to defend yourself and stuff.
I don't know, man. That seems like we're regressing as a society when
look, put it this way, like you can hate the game, but mate, if someone wants to go and do that, they should be allowed.
I don't understand it though, man, because you're standing, like you said, you're unprotected. It's not like boxing where you can defend yourself. You just have to take it. And it's got to cause like CTE problems, concussions.
Yeah, that's what they were saying because they had the first event and there were some pretty bad knockouts. Like,
I'm sorry, but if you stand there and let somebody slap you in the face, you're a freaking idiot.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? So you can get mad at them for putting on the event, but mate, the people who want to do that probably already have CTE.
Yeah, but it's like, my God, dude. That's just like regression as a society, I think. I don't understand.
Sarah's trying to expose me here.
What?
That's not completely I mean, it's kind of true. It was one of those things where she was going to get it, and I was just like, "Oh, man, like I barely game anymore. Like, so it's hard to justify spending $850 on something that you barely. So my PS4, I mean, even that, that was a gift. My PS4, I
Yeah.
wasn't in a hurry to get it. Yeah. So, but yeah, now that I've got the PS5, it's great. But it sucks that the multiplayer games don't really living
it's
room
like
gaming doesn't
co-op.
exist
Yeah.
anymore. I want to stream. We've got that game. It Takes Two. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah. So we started playing that ages ago, but I wouldn't mind doing a stream where we can play that together. At least that'd be fun. But again, if you watch me and Sarah play games, you can tell she's the one. I'm, she gets so frustrated because I'm so bad at everything these days.
I know. I remember.
Hey, don't say that. I
What
wouldn't
was
have done
that?
that.
What was that game? That you guys played? No Way Out. Was
No,
that the
no,
name of it?
a way out.
A Way Out. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that was great. That was such a good multiplayer game. See, they need more of that. It's so fun. And the way that game was made as well, they just did it really well. Sarah's lying there. I agreed that she could borrow her brother's PlayStation. We could play together. But the problem was, I said, I'm getting the TV. You can play on my monitor here.
Spend all the money on hospital bills.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I missed the day, man. I was thinking about it a lot recently. Back in the day when I used to live with friends and stuff, all we used to do was we'd always have the gaming console on, and there'd always be something that we were doing. Like soccer was a big one. Oh, that's what brought it up. Someone came in and asked at work, "Oh, do you have that other soccer game that's not FIFA?" And I was like, "It's got to be Pro Ev, right? Pro Evolution," because we used to always play Pro Evolution back in the day, and it was just always on. Like we'd be, doing our thing, partying, whatever, and then there'd always be two people on play Pro Evolution Soccer all the time. And then we used to play Buzz. Can you remember Buzz? It was like a trivia game. Man, we used to have that on
No, it
all the
doesn't
time.
sound familiar.
My old housemate was like a trivia champion. Like he lives for that stuff, and you just could not beat him at trivia.
You get called out, brother?
Did we? No, I wanted to buy the Steelbook.
Of Gotham Knights.
I'm pretty sure she was the one who said the game's not worth buying twice. I feel like she's turning the tables on me here. I'm pretty sure because I was always going to buy it no matter what. So
Yeah.
I bought my copy. She's the one who didn't buy it. So pretty sure she's the one who came up with that. I think she's lying. And then she put
I
lies
don't.
and
I don't know if I've ever added you to my friends list on PlayStation yet. But if they put Gotham Knights on sale soon for like $20, I'll definitely pick it up.
Yeah, I'd be down to play 2-player for sure. Yeah, I don't know if you are on my list. Oh,
I'm
dude,
just
I used to love.
yeah, I'm just Super Rust 9000, just like YouTube.
What, one word?
Yeah, I think it's one word on the PlayStation.
Man, FIFA Street. I used to love all those street sport games. Back in the day, I used to love NFL Blitz, which was kind of like the NFL version of NBA Jam. It was just like the tackling system, and it was so ridiculous. It was so much fun. But
I
yes,
remember
all the
NBA Jam, man. That was a lot of fun.
yeah. But all streets, FIFA, and all that was so much fun. And I remember ages ago in the FIFA games, this was a long time ago. I don't think they still do it. They had like an indoor mode. So you could actually play indoor soccer, and it was so much easier to score in it. It was awesome.
I don't know if I've ever played a soccer game, man. I don't remember ever.
Well, I don't pick you as much of a hashtag sports guy. So.
I used to be all about Madden, man. From
really?
2000, yeah, from 2002 to 2010, I bought every Madden game.
Really?
Yeah. I would play those for hours back in the day.
Wow. Yeah. I used to play a little bit. Madden's a hard game. I found. I used to play it, some of them, but I really enjoyed NFL Blitz. If anyone remembers NFL Blitz,
Oh god, that was a lot of fun.
it was so good.
I remember
Um,
one. I can't remember. I want to say it was the Sega Genesis. Me and my brother used to play Mutant League football.
oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I think it was Sega.
And can you remember Arch Rivals, the basketball game?
It-
It's a basketball
I've
game,
heard
but
that
you
name
punch
before.
each other and stuff like that.
Yeah, they had
Oh,
so many great games like that back in the day, man. Like you said, the
it.
NFL Blitz was awesome. As far as like racing games, like did you ever play the Road Rash games?
Yeah, but yeah, I did a little bit. I wasn't
Yeah,
that into them, but I do. Yes,
I
I did
like
play them.
those.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this cover. It's so funny. Holy crap! Let's see if I can get it focused. Look at that. That's the best.
I don't think I've played it, but I have heard of it.
Mate, back in the day, man, that those covers would sell the game because you'd back in the early days, you'd buy this sick cover, get home to this bullshit game.
Yeah.
FIFA 15 is because so back in the day with the soccer, we used to all be Pro Ev guys because Pro Ev, a lot of people would say the Pro Ev is better than FIFA, but I think over time now FIFA's sort of taken over and become a better game. Yeah, NFL Blitz was so good. All right, we're on a gaming rant. What else?
Yeah.
What else?
And I remember I think it was called WrestleMania Arcade. And the characters were like looked like almost like Mortal Kombat
Cartoony.
style characters.
Oh,
Like
okay.
the sprites. And their finishing moves was like so out there, like Undertaker would like hit you over the head with a tombstone. Razor
What?
Ramon's arm would turn into a razor when he chopped you.
What was it called?
It was either one of the In Your House games or it was WrestleMania Arcade, maybe. I want to say it was WrestleMania Arcade. But it was just wild. It had like Mortal Kombat style finishing moves and stuff.
Oh wow, the graphics. Yeah, even the graphics look like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Wow, that looks great. I don't
Yeah,
know if I remember that one.
that was a lot of fun, man.
I do remember playing like going to the arcades a lot and playing things like that. I was never great at the wrestling games though at the arcades. I was good at like Street Fighter and like Mortal Kombat and stuff.
Mortal
But,
Kombat was like we used to go to a laundromat and it had a video store like right next to it. And
Yeah.
it had the Mortal Kombat arcade game in there, like Miss Pac-Man and stuff. And I
That
was
was
always like bugging my mom for quarters, and she's like, "No, I need it for the laundry machine."
Yeah, that was the thing for video stores back in the day. So when my parents had the restaurant, it was in like a little, not a shopping center, but like just a little outdoor place that has lots of shops. I don't know what you call it, but there was a video store which was, just on the same block. So I used to like take monies from the till and go down the video store and start pumping it into the arcade machines. And dude, I ruled, and I was like, I'd have been like, I don't know, 11, and I just ruled that video store. Like the older kids would come in to challenge me, and they would do this thing where when you go to, on the screen where you select your player, they literally would either push me off the machine or have one of the other friends hold me down so they could randomly pick someone for me because they didn't want me to choose the character I wanted to choose, and I would still beat them sometimes. I beat a guy with Dalsim once. But yeah, it was funny.
Those were like awesome days.
Yeah. What were the other fighting games? There was Killer Instinct.
So many. Yeah, Killer Instinct.
Was big. I was never great at Killer. There was one character, Folgore, I think it was. A guy. I used to watch this dude who was really good at it, and he taught me how to do the combo with Folgore. But yeah, I was never great at that. We used to play on the PlayStation Bloody Raw. Did you ever play that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was that came out of nowhere because I used to play that with my friends after school, but it was Bloody Roar 3, and I was like, man, I never heard of this game, but
Yeah.
we got pretty good at that. But I wasn't better than my friends at that. Street Fighter was always my main thing that I got good at.
I was
But even
like
then,
Mortal Kombat and Tekken were like two of my favorites.
yeah, even Tekken, like Tekken, I was okay at.
When Tekken 3 came out and they had like Eddie Gordo, I would cheese everybody with that character, man. My older brother, he stopped playing games with me.
Yeah, I didn't like the fighting system in Tekken. The way you do the moves, like back, forward,
Oh,
forward.
really? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I was kind of used to that because I want to say that was right around the time that WWF Warzone and WWF Attitude was out. And to like do the finishers, you had to push like back, forward, up, down to do like the stunner or something.
Yeah.
So I was kind of used to those combos.
I think those combos are easier on like on a joypad with the directional pad.
Yeah.
But I didn't like doing it with the joystick. I like the Street Fighter mechanisms for this, like, which was technically the same down forward punch for a fireball, but you could kind of manipulate the joystick to do like a quarter circle almost, and it would work. So,
What's up,
good old
David?
days.
Zweihander, what's going on,
yeah,
man?
sorry, Norin Red. I'm not actually. Hang on, let me see if I can. Where am I? I'm gonna find the stream and then. Well, yeah, I'm not Simple Simon on PlayStation. Let me. I'll put it in the chat here.
For those that still might not know, Zweihander was formerly White Mojo Wolf.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's my PlayStation handle there. Pachunga82 should be. I think that's what it is. And you'll see a picture of Red Hood. If that's me.
I think mine is still Spider-Man. I got like a free Spider-Man avatar when I bought the game.
I paid for an avatar once. It was like a villain from Tron, but it looked cool. It was just like this black. It looked like a black hooded silhouette, and he has this like red glowing line going through him. I actually paid like, I don't know, $1 or something for that.
I wish they had like custom icons on the PS5.
Well, you can. I added the Red Hood image.
Oh, really? I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I saw someone else have like an image. I was like, there's no way. I was like, they would have added that. And then I found out, yeah, you can add your own image.
Huh. I'm going to see if I can get the Super Rust logo up there.
Maybe it's through the app. Have you got the PlayStation app?
No.
You might be able to do it through that. I'm not too sure, but
I'll have to. I'll download it later and check it out.
That's what I say, Tron dude. Yeah. Oh wait, is that what you see when you look me up? Maybe I still am. No, I should be Red Hood by now. I don't know.
Let's see. I might as well throw my gamer tag in the chat too. It's just. I'm pretty sure it's all one word. I didn't skip spaces in.
Dude, back in the day,
that's my PlayStation and my Xbox. If anybody wants to add.
Back in the day with those wrestling games, can you remember the WWE game? That at one point it would let you have. I don't know how many players will let you have in a ring at one time now.
Now you can have 8. Yeah.
Yeah. So a while back, you could have 8. But remember, there's that button that you got to press to change who you're like facing.
Yeah.
Man, I used to get so good at like knowing how many times to press it to go from person to person and things like that. Like, I got good back in those days.
It's funny. I remember, like, I want to say it was one of the early SmackDown games. It might have been Just Bring It. You had the ability to have 8 in the ring. And then for some reason after that, it went back to just 6.
6, yeah.
And for years, I don't think they had 8 again until like 2K20 came out.
That's the weird thing. That was the shit thing about wrestling games. Like THQ, I thought made the best ones. Not that I've actually played any 2K ones, so I can't really say that. But like they would always take away features that were good in newer games. Like one of my favorite things in some of the earlier ones was you play like it's like career mode, or it was like a story mode. So it would have storylines in there, But the
Yeah.
thing was, it could
Those were
use
fun.
your created characters in those stories, which was so good. Like, ugh, man, it was the best
Yeah,
back in
it
those
was
days.
so good. It's like they'll take a feature away for a couple of years and then they'll bring it back and say new feature. And I'm like, that was in the game
They
3
need to
years
just keep
ago. What do you
adding.
mean
I
new
don't
feature?
understand. Yeah, because a lot of the times, because remember those wrestling games, all the moves were always the same every year, but they
Yeah.
would add a couple. Because remember, there'd be like suplex 1, suplex 2, suplex 3,
Yep.
suplex 4, and then they'd be like Kurt Angle suplex and things like that. It would be the same. Like the actual layout of it was exactly the same, but the mechanics or whatever, but they added a couple more. So I don't know why they can't do that with game features. Just keep adding more and more until the game's just like, man, I can do so much in this game.
Yeah. It's like by now, I feel like they should be able to have like 5v5 matches in games and have 10 in the ring on these new systems because for, Survivor Series matches have always been like 5-on-5. It always bugged me that you can't have 10 people in the ring with these new systems.
It's pretty full on though. Like looking at 10 people in a ring, it's pretty
But
full on.
I don't know, I just like to recreate matches as accurate as I can sometimes when I play those games, and you can't really do it.
That was what I used to love creating like pay-per-views and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like you just do the create a pay-per-view mode and just play through that. Man, so much fun. We haven't done that for a long time.
I know it. I know David, Comics and Wrestling, has been doing like a lot of awesome Royal Rumble events and things and different matches.
Yeah, man. Like so
It's
what he
always fun to
does,
watch.
I used to do that all the time. Like, I mean, back when I was like a pothead, I'll just sit
Yeah.
there. I'd just set up the thing and then I just sit there and watch him.
I tried that, man. Like
you could do like
I did
the
a Royal
tournaments and
Rumble.
things.
I did a Royal Rumble and a WrestleMania match, and my voice was like so raw after that because it was only like a 30-minute live, but I was trying to like do hyped up commentary, and my voice was so
Oh, did you
raw after
commentate them?
that. I
Did
was
you?
like, oh my god, yeah. The Royal
That's
Rumble and the
hilarious.
WrestleMania main event match, I commentated, and like by the end of it, my throat was like raw as crap.
That's
I was like,
hilarious.
I don't know how people do that for hours, man.
Maybe we could do that for a stream somehow one day.
Yeah,
We'll both commentate like something.
yeah.
That's actually a funny idea.
Somehow add
Um,
like a video game, a wrestling match to the stream on StreamYard, and we'll just be the commentators.
that's pretty good. We could do that. I love how David has some of the matchups, man. Like I laughed so hard when I saw he had Chris Rock versus Will Smith. Oh, dude, I lost it. I had to watch it. It was so funny. And it was like a backstage brawl one, so it was even better.
It's crazy. Like the characters you can download, man, from the community creations are wild. If you could think of a person, it's in community creations, probably.
Yeah, I kind of realized that right towards the end of wait, was that? I can't remember if it was wrestling or the UFC game though, where you could download people's skins, and I was like, because I remember I downloaded like Manny Pacquiao and
Yeah.
things like that. Yeah, Logan Paul. I mean, I don't watch wrestling anymore, but I saw highlights, and he seems like he's actually pretty
Yeah.
good.
He surprised me, man, how quick he took to the WWE style. Yeah, he's had a couple banger matches, man. I just thought it was going to be like another crap celebrity like Johnny Knoxville that comes in and like does a one-off. But Logan Paul really surprised me with his skills.
Can you remember when David Arquette became the WCW champion?
I do.
What is that rubbish?
That was wild. And I'm pretty sure it was just all to promote his Ready to Rumble movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the War Games match, man. That's going to be epic. That's like 2 rings and the cage all the way around it.
I'm pretty sure in one of the older WWE games, you could jump off. You know the thing that like Shane McMahon did, where he jumped off like
like
I don't
the
know how high it
Titantron.
was. I feel like there was a one that you could do that in.
Yeah,
I might
several
be
of the
wrong.
older SmackDown games, man, you could do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The
Like
SmackDown
jump
games.
off the fist on the SmackDown arena. You could go to Times Square and like climb almost half a whole building and jump off.
Yeah, and we used to do this thing where I don't know if it was actually part. It was like almost like a glitch. It looked like a glitch the way you would do it. You could stack 2 tables together and then put a ladder on top.
Yeah.
Of the 2 tables, and then like suplex. And the cool thing was when you
Yeah.
suplex off the ladder in the ring and they fall outside the ring. I'm like, ooh.
I used to love to
fun.
take on Here Comes the Pain. I used to love to like take Brock Lesnar and do that release German suplex, and it would always throw him
Throws
out
it-
of the ring.
Yes, and there was also the leg toss. So
Yeah.
the worst thing was if you got leg tossed in the Royal Rumble because you'd always get thrown out of the ring. That was my friend's favorite move, was the leg toss.
Those games, man. God, I miss that. I'm really hoping the AEW game is true to that arcade style, like they say it's going to be.
Arcade style though, is that as good?
To me, it is. I miss the simulation matches where it's super accurate or fun, but that arcade style, man, nothing's going to beat that for me.
I just want to look it up quickly. AEW video game.
It's called AEW Fight Forever. Now, I haven't watched the preview yet, David. I still need to check that out.
I don't. Oh, it looks a little bit like. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just found all those other wrestling games that I used to buy
Yeah.
back in the day were never as good.
I don't know, man. I miss it. Like I wish I
Did you-
still had a copy of Here Comes the Pain.
Did you play? Do I still have my wrestling games? I've got the one that had the Rock and Hogan on the cover. I've got that signed by Rob Van Dam.
Oh,
somewhere.
no way, dude.
Yeah, because I met him at the. I used to go to the fan expos back when they used to come down here. But yeah, I think it was that one. And then I had a few signatures actually. I don't have them anymore, or I don't know where they would be anyway. I had Brock Lesnar's signature. I had Chris Jericho.
Oh,
Rob
that's
Van
awesome.
Dam signed my game, and was it Victoria? Is that her name? Dark hair chick, brunette.
Yeah, she was in the WWF.
Yeah, I got her to sign like the book. Like they give you like a big book that has like all the people that are going to be at the event, at the actual wrestling event. And
Yeah.
so I got her to sign the book.
I know I've been off subject from video games for a minute, but I've been like really tempted to sign up for Pro Wrestling Crate. It's like $40 a month, but you get 2 T-shirts, an autographed, a DVD, and like a random figure.
There you go. That's
I've been
content.
so tempted to sign up for that.
Wrestling community.
Yeah. I don't know. Like for some reason lately, especially the last couple months, I've just been so hyped about wrestling again.
Maybe what we could do for the commentating thing, right? I'm just wondering how would be the way to do it. Like, maybe we could, like, obviously without getting copyright strike, maybe we could stream one of David's matches and we can commentate. Like, we'll screen share it, and then we can commentate over it.
Yeah, we could try that if David's cool with it. Just like
I
screen
couldn't-
share one of his
Because I was thinking
matches.
you can't play the game because obviously you can't stream it at the same time as
Yeah.
StreamYard. So the only other way would be if you recorded it and then loaded it onto your computer and then screen shared it or something like that. But maybe we could screen share David's league and commentate it
Yeah.
for an episode. Trying to do this. Yeah, wrestling. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a wrestling comic. Like, I wouldn't mind just like one with like Stone Cold, like a cool Stone Cold cover.
I remember having a few back in the day. I had one with the Ultimate Warrior on it, and I had one with the Undertaker on it, but I can't remember like anything about the interior. I just remember those 2 covers.
Yeah, I always wondered because I remember when I first was in my early collecting days, only a few years back, I would see that there was one store here that would have the WWE comics on their new release wall, and I never flicked through them. But I looked at them and like, are they just like wrestling storylines, like in the comic books?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we could
David
do
said,
that.
Simple Simon versus Super Russ, the match for
Yeah.
the ages.
The winner gets to host this show on their channel.
Yeah.
That's funny.
The
That's
loser
funny.
has to shave his head.
Oh no way!
No,
No way!
you don't
I'm
want to
out.
go there?
Nah, I couldn't do that.
Hashtag rigged.
I'd have to change my logo and everything.
Yeah.
It's just some bald guy smiling. All right. We've gotten close to the hour, mate. We did well again. Video games. We've done quite a few video game ones now.
Yeah, that's I don't know. That's just like one of the easier subjects to talk about for an hour.
Yeah, I'm sure if you go back and watch them all, we just talk about the same shit over and over. Again.
Probably. Just end up talking about Here
wrestling
Comes the
games.
Pain.
Yeah. But Here Comes the Pain was so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also loved how as time went on, you had more and more created character slots because you could only create so many, and in the early games, it wasn't that many. But as it opened up by the end of it, you could create like 30 characters and stuff, which is cool.
Yeah. Now you can have 100 in a game.
You can have 100 created characters. Yeah, because one of my UFC games, I think I had 46 created characters or something like that. Like it was a lot. I just created all my friends and people I knew and things like that. Yes, that's right. It's simply super entertainment, wrestling entertainment.
Yeah. The SSE.
Yeah. All right, mate. Maybe we'll start wrapping it up. You got any things coming up?
Yeah, I got a couple things. Yesterday I did my reaction to Harry Potter 2.
Oh yeah, what'd you think of that?
Yeah, man, I love that movie.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, just I don't know, man. Like the fight at the end with like the basilisk creature and the sword. That was pretty epic, man. I dug that.
Oh, cool.
I was like almost ready to go ahead and watch the third one when I ended that one. But I got to try to space it out and do it once a week on Tuesdays. And Saturday, the Elimination Chamber is coming up. So I'm probably going to do a live reaction to that. But I'll probably end up doing it through YouTube instead of StreamYard because I've only got 4 hours left on StreamYard now.
Okay.
And then Sunday, I've got another going through my comic book collection video. And I'm working on a challenge video for Comics with Murdoch. He started a challenge called the Mount Rushmore of Comics. And what he wants is you to pick your 4 most influential comics and just show them on the video. So I'm working on that. He started that video.
Do you have to have them?
Yeah. It has to be books you own. Yeah. Like your 4 like most influential comics.
Okay.
Not necessarily like the most value, but just the ones that mean the most to you.
Yeah. Your Mount Rushmore, right?
Yeah. So check out Comics with Murdoch. I shared them on my community tab. So if you go there, you can find his video and sub them up if you're not already, guys. It looks to be like a fun challenge.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
So I'll have that out in a couple days.
Nice.
What do you got coming, man?
So I've got we haven't done a Nerds Day Out vlog for like 2 months. So we ended up filming a little bit of footage from our Valentine's date. So probably not one you want to see, Russ. But
I tend to avoid the Valentine stuff.
We went to a steakhouse. So yeah, just got a little bit of footage of that, and then we did some presents afterwards. I filmed with Mark at the shop. So the next episode of the Noob, we're talking about music. We didn't really touch on music too much because it was going to be about music and talking about what music we like, but we ended up just talking about Mark being a DJ and how I was in a band and stuff like that. Got that coming out. I've got a massive box of comics. I hopefully film tonight. I don't know if you can see it, but this is the box I got sent from Bub, as in like the books that I've been buying. This cost me $250 to send you.
I can imagine, man.
Yeah, so it's heavy. It's got mostly eBay purchases and stuff that I've bought. Just to save on shipping, I get it sent to Bub, and then he sends it to me. But there's some giveaway wins. I got some giveaway wins that I won from DJ Links and stuff. So I'm pumped to open that box. So I'll probably hopefully film that tonight.
That'll be cool.
And that's it.
Yeah. If you get a thumbs down on your Valentine's video, that was from me.
Very good. Very good. All right. And maybe in the future, yeah, David, we'll try to get something going where we can commentate. Maybe a couple of matches. Maybe you could. Maybe. Can you still make pay-per-views in those games? Maybe you do like an event where there's like 3 or 4 matches and it's all community members, and then we'll commentate it or something like that. I don't know. We'll work something out. Be in touch.
That'd be cool.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for hanging out today. It's been fun as always. Yes, it would.
Take it easy, guys, and catch you probably Sunday or Saturday for the elimination chat. Yeah, elimination chamber. Peace.